The senior working royal put on a brave face as she watched Philip's coffin pass by on its way to Windsor's St. George's Chapel, the same venue where Prince Harry, 36, and Meghan Markle, 39, married in 2018. The Countess has steered the family through this week's mourning period and was standing with her children as the funeral procession continued to the chapel. As Philip's coffin passed by, Sophie and her 2 children bowed their heads in respect for the Duke of Edinburgh. The 3 then proceeded to the chapel to join Her Majesty as a minute's silence was held to mark the Duke's life. While Sophie and the children watched the funeral procession on its way to the service, Prince Edward joined his brothers Prince Andrew and Charles, and sister Princess Anne as they escorted their father to his final resting place. After the minute's silence, the 3 were joined in the chapel by the members of the funeral procession to begin the service. The Wessex family are regularly pictured at Windsor Castle with the children becoming incredibly close to the Queen and Philip. Speaking after a church service last weekend, she told a member of the congregation of Prince Philip's death, "It was right for him. It was so gentle. It was just like somebody took him by the hand and off he went." Also appearing at the service today, were Mike and Zara Tindall. This is the first appearance of the 2 since Zara gave birth to their son, Lucas Philip Tindall, last month. Prince Harry also attended the service today after arriving from the US last Sunday. Speaking at the service, the Dean of Windsor, the Right Reverend David Connor said, "We are here today in St. George Chapel to commit into the hands of God the soul of his servant Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. We have been inspired by his unwavering loyalty to our Queen, by his service to the nation and the Commonwealth, by his courage, fortitude and faith. We therefore pray that God will give us the grace to follow his example, and that, with our brother Philip, at the last, we shall know the joys of life eternal." Philip served became the longest servant's consort to the monarch during his 73-year marriage to Her Majesty. Following his passing, the Queen spoke of her sorrow at losing her husband, whom she described as her rock. A statement from the royal family said, "The Duke of Edinburgh was a loving husband and a devoted father, grandfather and great-grandfather. The Queen and the Duke's enduring marriage has seen them support each other through many years of royal duties and raising a family together." Due to COVID restrictions, the Queen sat alone during the service as her husband was laid to rest. Indeed, ahead of the service, the Queen appeared to wipe away her tears in her private car. Commenting on the Queen, one person said, "Such an emotional occasion. I've shed a few tears, especially when they played God Save the Queen."